Okay, pause, 2 to 20 years? That's a massive range. Quick poll, if you were the judge, what would you consider fair here? Drop it in the comments, because this is where sentencing gets interesting.
Degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
It's calling 2023 CR 7684, State of Texas versus Shelby Bandy. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Jason Garrett, Your Honor.
Defense.
Kelly Piddle.
And are you Miss Bandy?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you're charged with the offense of burglary of a habitation force? That's a second-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, sir.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
We just asked him to follow the bar.
All right. So why are you breaking into someone's home?
It was a misunderstanding, really. I was watching.
Ah, the million-dollar question. Notice how the judge doesn't waste time, she cuts straight to intent. In burglary cases, intent is everything. If you can't explain why you were there, the whole defense crumbles.
I lived there, and I was watching the house at the time, and the owner was in rehab, and I had locked myself out of the house. And so I went through a window. I didn't break anything, and I told the owner about it, and it's just
Why was the owner's clothes spread out all over the place?
his clothes.
Yes.
I don't know.
Why were cabinets open throughout the house?
I don't know. I didn't do any of that.
So either you're a bad watcher of homes or either you did that. He's saying that he never gave you permission to be in his home.
He did.
That you're
I
homeless.
lived there. I had mail going there, and I lived with him at the residence. And when I decided to move out, and I got mad. I guess I don't know, but it's a mess. Like, so I lived at that address.
Defense.
We have discussed the defense judge. She understands that by taking this case, she's giving up her right to a trial and her very, what we believe is a valid defense. But she understands that she's giving up her rights and has pled no contest and wishes the court to proceed with the case.
All right. So you do not wish to go to trial?
Mhm.
All right. How old are you?
I'm 31.
Do you have any children?
I have a son.
Age?
2.
And where is your son?
He's with family.
And where was he doing all of this?
Where was he at?
Yeah.
With my family.
Whoa, this is a huge curveball. When kids are involved, judges are twice as strict. Viewers, do you think losing custody should automatically factor into sentencing, or should it stay separate? Tough call.
All right. Is there a child protective services case?
No, ma'am.
Why do you not have your 2-year-old?
It's just I didn't have a stable place to live. So
How far did you go in school?
some college.
When's the last time you had employment?
About right before I got locked up, which I've been incarcerated for 4 months.
And what were you doing?
I was doing traffic control.
I'm sorry, what?
Traffic control.
What do you mean traffic control?
Like how you know how they shut down the highways with the cones and yes.
So you're the person who places the cones down? Drug use?
No, ma'am.
Here's the thing. I'm putting you on probation. I'm going to write it down that you told me you have no drug use. If you end up testing positive, we're going to have issues.
Okay.
So, any drug use?
No, ma'am.
All right. This is what the court is going to do. 4 years deferred adjudication. If you complete everything early, counsel, she can always come back. 15 go off the record. From here on out, everything that you do in your life, any decision you make, you need to ask yourself, is this something that could potentially result in me going to prison for 20 years? If the answer is yes, don't do it. If it's maybe or a gray area, don't do it. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
In this courtroom, to be successful in probation, communication is key. If you feel that probation is not addressing something, then you can always come back to the court. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you.
All right.
Thank you, Judge.
Yes. Are you the same Shelby Bandy who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2023 CR 7684 for the offense of burglary of a habitation force on October 17, 2023 for a period of 4 years. Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
State?
On or about the 27th day of May 2024, in New County, Texas, the defendant shall and committed the offense of theft, violation of District of Columbia.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
Is there a proposed agreement?
Denying the motion, amends conditions for cognitive behavioral class, IOT with lifetime recovery, and roll of theft class within 7 days.
Probation.
Yes, Judge.
Is that probation's recommendation?
That's the recommendation that's on the court summary, Judge. I do want to point out that Ms. Bandy was placed on probation October of 2023. You wanted field visits to be conducted at her home. They have been conducted, however, no contact has ever been made with Ms. Bandy at her home. She's not home when those are completed. Private outpatient program has not been completed. Parenting classes have not been completed.
Hold up, 200 hours ordered, only 2 done? That's like signing up for a marathon and quitting after the first lap. Y'all, probation isn't Build-A-Bear, you can't just skip the stuffing part.
Community service hours, there was 200 hours ordered. There's a balance of 200 at this point.
All right. So, Ms. Bandy, you want to raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
You can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Shelby Bandy.
All right, other than committing a theft, what have you done on probation?
Well, I hadn't paid yet because I worked 6 days a week at my job, and I was,
No, we're not talking about money,
oh, okay.
because what I'm talking about is you were supposed to do parenting classes. Have you done parenting
I
classes?
was online, I was doing them online because I was working, like I said, but I hadn't completed them yet.
All right. Have you been available for field visits?
No, ma'am, I was working 6 days a week. So when they went to my house, I was at.
Oof. That's the kind of mic drop question that every defense lawyer dreads. The judge basically said, if you've got time for crime, you've got time for probation. And she's not wrong.
How did you have time to commit a theft if you're working 6 days a week?
I had taken the wrong person to the store, and I gave a ride to the wrong person. And got caught up doing that. So I just.
All right, so you have a time to take a person to the store, commit a theft, but you don't have time to complete your parenting classes because you are working 6 days a week. You don't have time to be home for your field visits because you're working 6 days a week. And did you complete CATs 1 and 2?
Not yet. Yeah, I have my probation officer told me that I would do that after I got done with the parenting classes.
All right. Any questions, defense?
I do have some statements to make that
Yes.
I met with her.
And just 1 second, I'm sorry. State any questions of the witness?
No, Your Honor.
All right, counsel.
Well, I met with her prior to this, and she told me that after she was placed on probation, she had to go to jail. I believe it was for an offense out of another county. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And so she wasn't out of jail until December 4th.